Hey, Casey. Good morning. Welcome. I have to come out here correct some information this morning. Someone left me a little crappy comment and deleted it, but I still can see it. And for number one, I just want to say I don't care if people finish watching my videos or not. Let me just put that out there. That is stupid as crap to leave somebody a comment and say, "Oh, I didn't even finish watching your video." Nobody cares if you did. Go on somewhere else. I'm human. This is not a show. I do the best I can with the information that people give me. Good morning. I'm not going to say anybody's name or anything, but that just ran all over me. I realize that the guys that I named last night are not the suspects. I realized that late last night. I misread the email that someone sent me. So I'm going to pull it back up here right now. And let's correct it. How's everybody doing this morning? Oh, I don't even know who it was, Mandy. I'd never saw that person before in the chat or in my comment section. So I don't know, but there's just no sense of being crappy about it. You could say, CC, those guys that you named were not the right guys, honey. You could say it like that. You don't got to be like, I didn't finish watching your video, because nobody cares if you did. That's childish. Nobody cares. I just want to say that. That just like read all over me this morning. Like, gosh, I don't care if you watch my video or not, Annie. I even said in the video last night, I didn't think that those names sounded familiar to me. But let's see. I think the same person just commented on my stuff again. No, they didn't. Hey, Casey Holloway. You know what your name reminds me of, girl? Natalie Holloway. That's what that reminds me of. Bless Natalie's heart. Well, Cindy, I guess the guys. Okay. So let me redo this about last night. Let me go back up. Let's see. Okay. So she is saying, the girl that gave me some information, she gave me the right information. I just mixed it up. She said the name of the African American man is still unknown, but see, Savannah left with 2 African American males and a white guy, and she said that the names they hadn't released yet of the guys, but I could have swore I've seen their names somewhere. Now I can't find it. But she said the names that she's seen posted on the local sleuths was Nathaniel Taylor, Hugh Parker, Brandon Parker, and Aaron Estelle. And last night I had thought to myself, I don't know if I said it out loud, but I could have swore that their names was Sparks. But it doesn't matter if I mention the wrong names or not, because these are criminals right here. This Hugh Parker. And see, the email goes on, and she sends me a post from someone that shared to Facebook. And what it was, the reason she sent me those Parker brothers' names is because they were involved in this big drug ring someone had posted on Facebook. And she had also, this lady had also sent me another post. And this one says, or this was the email. It says, these are the names I have seen reported on several groups as suspects for the case. The Sparks brothers' parents was searched off of Fall Lick Road in Kentucky. So the Sparks brothers must be the house that Savannah was at, because that comment that someone left me this morning, they said something about the name was Sparks. So they were right about that. It just ran all over me when somebody tells me they're not going to watch my video, because that's like, I don't care if you do or not. You know, hey, Michael, top of the morning. So I was wrong about the Parker brothers last night. I guess it's the Sparks brothers, but these Parker brothers are big known criminals in the area. Uh-oh, my dog's in there crying. So, anyways, so I guess I guess the two, I think they mixed up the Parker brothers with the Sparks brothers, is what I'm thinking. Uh, both set of brothers are African American, I think, and then they had a white guy friend with them. But they were saying that my nose is running, guys. I'm so sorry. They were saying that they searched the Sparks brothers' house and they took a white car away. Now that makes sense because the police did get that car that Savannah was last seen in and done forensic testing, but they haven't released the findings, or at least I can't. And it says that it was not it didn't operate right, but there was blood in it that was supposed to be in deer blood. Guys, let me go get me a tissue. I'll be right back. I am so sorry. Hey, Christy. Hey, Leanne. Yeah. So, if anybody needs for me to recap about Savannah Spurlock, how she disappeared and stuff, I can. Um, oh, really, Christy? WBKO? Let's see if we can find it. I think I found it. I like how Michael says top of the morning. It wasn't child trafficking? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we got it here. I got it, Christy. ABC 13 WBKO, not human trafficking. It was criminal abuse first degree. Those two. Let's see what these two have done. Smiths Grove, Kentucky. We put a rumor to rest Tuesday night. We have received Facebook messages, tweets, and texts of possible human trafficking in Smith Grove. This is not true. Kentucky State Police told us they pulled over a U-Haul van on I-65 near the 40-mile marker on I-65 Tuesday evening and arrested the driver, Adam Smith, and his front seat passenger, Thora Thornton, both of Newark, Ohio, for criminal abuse first degree. KSP says there wasn't enough room in the cab for Thornton's two siblings to sit, so Smith and Thornton put the children in the back of the van where they were unrestrained. Neither of the children were hurt, but the adults were charged with criminal abuse. Smith was also charged with DUI, possession of an open alcoholic beverage, speeding, failure to wear a seatbelt, and not having his driver's license with him. Both were taken to the Warren County Regional Jail. So they were out drinking and driving with a bunch of kids in the back of the van, not restrained. And I guess people thought they were trying to do some human trafficking. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. Okay, back to Savannah. I just wanted to see what that was all about since this is a crime show, as someone said. This is not a crime show. This is a crime channel. I am not a professional. You know, guys, sometimes I get information mixed up. Everybody does. Just leave me a comment and give me the correct information. You don't got to be a smart aleck about it. You know, like, oh, I didn't watch your video because you made a mistake. I'm a human. You know, I had been trying to get some information, and somebody was kind enough to send it to me. It's my own fault that I misread it. New subscriber, XYZ Pugs. Oh, hey, welcome in. Yeah, I get stuff mixed up. I mean, I'm a pretty nice person. Y'all correct me all the time. You know how I handle it. I handle it good. But what I don't handle is people telling me, oh, I didn't watch your video. Who cares? Or, when they do that, oh, I'm subscribing to your channel. Who cares? There's somebody that will replace you. Yeah, nobody's perfect. I hate to be mean, but I guess it's just not a good thing to say first thing in the morning, without having your coffee. Yeah, you don't got to make a thank you, Mandy, for a public service announcement. Yes, you don't have to make a public service announcement. We don't care. We're all nice and respectful here. We don't want disrespectful people here anyways. Yeah. Hey, San. I was just bitching about people's public service announcements too. I'm like the wrong person to say that to, because I think it's stupid, and I'll tell you, I think it's stupid to say stuff like that. Of course, I'm nice enough. I don't say nobody's names that does stuff like that, and I would never. I probably shouldn't have mentioned it, but it just made me mad. I'm just going off the information that's provided. Look at this, y'all. Still, people calling me. Well, it rejected him because I don't know even why it let it go through the first time, because I blocked that guy. I accepted some Facebook requests yesterday for my Facebook, to promote my YouTube channel. And I started me on Facebook, and I accepted a bunch of requests. And as soon as I did it, these weirdos started calling me and video chatting. I didn't know that people thought if you accepted their friend request, that you had to talk to them. Not everybody does that. I used to have a Facebook, Morning, Mary. Yeah, Mandy, I accept. Yes, and it was about 10 of them or more, and it has still been happening this morning. I even made a post. I will read y'all what I posted. People that's on this Facebook, Leanne, she probably seen it. I still got 99 more friend requests. Got 99 problems. 99 problems is what that's called. It says, I accepted some friend requests today, but please stop trying to call me or video chat me. That's not appropriate. And then I put in the comment section, I said, this Facebook is for my YouTube channel, and it's not okay to call a complete stranger just because I accepted a friend request. Not trying to be mean, but that is not cool. Hey, Olivia. Yeah, that's crazy. Just because you accept somebody's friend request don't mean that gives them the right to video chat you and call you. I know all them dummies seen that post. That's why I posted it. I was telling my hubby about that. I hadn't told him about it. Yeah, I told him about it this morning because I knew my phone would be laying around, and it would show up some strange man, and it's all foreigners too. It's people, it's not even guys from this country, most of them. It's like, I don't know. Hi, Lexus. Girl, I'm well, but my leg's hurting me. I went to bed with it hurting. I got up with it hurt. I've been having to work. I had this on it last night when I was live streaming. That's probably why I mixed up that information and read that wrong last night, is because I was in severe pain when I was sitting here. That's probably why that comment irritated me this morning, because I'm in pain, But I do like people to know that I don't like the public service announcements. That's annoying, and I will say something about it when you say it, because that's stupid. Nobody cares. We don't care. How you doing, Lexus? Yeah, pain's yucky. Hey, I've tried to block them, Casey. I have blocked them. It's been different ones, and I first tried to mute them thinking that would help, like muting them. I thought they wouldn't be able to call. It did. That didn't work. So every time they've been doing it now, I've been going in and blocking them. Girl, let me tell you, y'all know how, Valerie, you know how you could take your knee and like tighten it up and push it back, like when you're standing? If I even try to straighten it out or tighten it, the bone's moving. Something inside of it's moving. Yeah, man, it's totally unnecessary to make a public service announcement or to call someone on Messenger just because you accepted their friend request. Yeah, so I've had this stupid brace on it and stuff. But I couldn't sleep in it last night. I'll tell you what one of the problems was. When I broke my tibia, this is what they give me. They said, do you want a cast or do you want this? If you put it in a cast, you can't get it wet. You won't be able to take a bath and stuff like that. And I was like, crap on that. Because I remember having my cast on my arm one time. And I'd have to put a trash bag over it and all that. I didn't want to go through that. So I got that brace. Well, my little smart tail, I always think I know it all anyways, decided I wasn't going to wear that brace all the time because it irritated my leg and it was aggravating. And that caused a lot more damage, which I needed surgery when it first happened. They didn't want to do it. I guess because if my bone had been sticking out my leg, I guess they would have done emergency surgery, but it wasn't like that, so they didn't. So it's been December 22nd, 2014. I broke my tibia in my kitchen, having a Christmas party, acting fool. Hey, Robbie, I didn't even see you. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Oh, Robbie, you make me laugh. Robbie likes it when I get on people. He likes it. Hey, Kim. Hey, probably a lot of them was from Nigeria. Hey, I'm not crazy. I watched 90 Day Fiance. I saw what that guy did to that woman, Angela. Her name was Angela. She's a blonde lady. She was from Georgia. And she hooked up with that guy from Nigeria. And I watched the show and she flew over and seen him. Right before she was getting ready to leave, he sent her to the ATM with his card. Well, with her card. He empties her bank account out except for a little bit. Well, she doesn't know it until she gets on the plane. And, he's long gone, leaving. Turns out he had made like 300 withdrawals from her personal bank account. He was just supposed to went and got some money out for her, but he got more than that. But I think her bank gave it back to her. He first tried to say that it was the ATM, that it made a mistake and all this and that. But no, he finally admitted what he did. Polly, I don't know if I've seen you, girl. You like it when I threaten to knock people's teeth down their throat, Robbie? I didn't threaten that this morning, but that comment just did not rub me the wrong way. Don't people know that when you delete comments, you can see it in the notification? I can see every word of them. Most of the time. Sometimes I can't. I don't care. It might be mad. But I did get the information, mixed up. I'm gonna have to go here and block this crazy person. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'll knock your teeth down your throat. Robbie, see, I told somebody that. I'm talking to the guy on Facebook. I'm gonna tell him that. Okay. Let me go mute you, buddy. Look, I don't got no money for you to scam anyways, dude. Block. Okay, let's block him. How about y'all look? How about you? It just message after message. I mean, I clicked at it. Message after message. I bet you there's 100 messages here. That's my own fault for being so stupid and accepting all those friend requests. I was just I thought if I accepted all them friend requests, then I could post stuff about my YouTube, post a link to my YouTube, and all those people, some of them would come and watch. Yeah, I get down like that. Mandy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I bet you $1 they'll quit messaging me. Or tell them something. I'm gonna tell them something crazy. There's not but like maybe 1 or 2 on there that didn't do that. I'm telling you. That didn't message. They was either calling, video chat, or messaging. Hey, beautiful. Hey, lovely. And I'm like, charge by the minute. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Charge by the minute, dude. Just for me saying hi to you's $100. Oh no, guys, my coffee's getting cold. I've let it sit here too long. Mandy. Yeah. Yeah, kid. Well, see, I'd had a Facebook before and I took it down. And when I accepted friend requests, they didn't automatically start messaging me. You know, if it was somebody I grew up with or something, they would wave to me, say, "Hey, what's up?" I'm going to. I'm going to. The next one that messages me, I'm gonna say, "Buddy, I don't know if you know this or not, but I charge hundred bucks a second just to say hi to you. Costs you $100, maybe 150, just according on how my day is going." I would tell him I go to PayPal, send me some money, dude. Yeah, I'm a certified life coach. You know, I don't watch Go Lightly much, but she cracks me up when she says, "I'm everybody's favorite life coach." That cracks me up. I don't know why, but it does. I'm like, "What the crap? You're not my favorite life coach." But she's funny. I will say this, she looked nice yesterday. I saw like a little bit. I don't watch her too much. I just clicked on there for a second, see what she's talking about. Oh, Polly. Yeah, Mandy. Um, I meant to message you back last night and talk to you some more. We've all been stressed, girl. All been stressed. Yeah, I can't watch her too much. I just like to see what's going on, what she's talking about sometimes. But she does crack me up. She does look nice a lot, with her hair and her makeup and stuff, and her little fancy chair and stuff. But I don't watch too much. I just like to keep up, see what she's gossiping about and stuff. Brian gave her $80 last night. I'd like to see that. That'd been funny as crap, and she fell on the floor. Man, I miss everything. Yeah, I liked her in that black too. I liked her lipstick too. Yeah, I got to thinking to myself when I seen her, I need to fix myself up better when I get on YouTube. But sometimes she don't look that great on YouTube either. She kind of, I will say this about her. Sometimes she doesn't, she don't really care what she looks like. Not that she looks bad. She'll have her hat on or whatever, her hair up like this. And sometimes she looks really, really nice. Yeah, Christy. Yeah. But she said, I don't know why he did that. I thought he was mad at her. Did they make up? I ain't none of my business. I retract that question. I retract that question. I don't want to know. It's none of my Hey, if it's none of my business, I don't want to know. Would y'all mind if I went like to the microwave and heated up my cold coffee for like 10 seconds? Because I'm sitting here and read my mouth. And I'm gonna apologize. I shouldn't even said nothing about that comment this morning. I just feel like stuff like that is disrespectful and stupid. Like most people don't care unless you're money hungry and greedy if people don't watch their videos. And I really like it when people correct me if I'm wrong and give me the right information But the people that correct me, they do it in the right manner. They don't say, "Oh, I'm not even watching your video." That is childish and stupid. Look at this. Look at this. Another one calling me. Hello. Like, could you please quit calling me? This is not cool. You don't know me, and it freaks me out. Adios. Hey, Warrior Grandma. He was on there right then. And see, and when I opened the video, I actually opened it right then. Couldn't even see his face. All you heard was a bunch of static. Let's see what this idiot wants. Quit waving at me, dude. These people are nuts. I'm going to have to. The only reason I have not deactivated my Facebook and Messenger over this is because I communicate with somebody that's gives me information and stuff. So hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, I know. I would have asked him for money, Valerie, but the guy wouldn't show his face. It was pointed towards something red or something. Stupid. That asshole was calling back. That asshole was calling back, and he'd go in there and block him real quick. Oh, really, Warrior Grandma? Oh, I'm having a look at this. Oh, it says I missed a call from Lucky. Yeah, he's lucky he's not in front of my face right now, or I would knock his teeth down his throat, as Robbie likes for me to say. I'm gonna block his dude. Let's see. Right. Yeah, I got him. I blocked him. Hey, XOMOs. I accepted a bunch of friend requests on my Facebook yesterday because I was wanting to promote my YouTube channel. And as soon as I did, these crazy people start messaging me, trying to video chat me, trying to call me through Messenger, and they've been doing it this morning as well. And plus, I had some information wrong on Savannah Spurlock, the suspects, those guys, those Parker brothers are not the suspects. They are just they're big drug dealers around the area, basically. And the Sparks brothers is the house that Savannah was taken to, is what's being told. And that someone on Facebook had posted that the police did search that house, the Sparks brothers' house, and they took away a white car. They said the white car wasn't running, it was torn up or something, but it had blood in it, and those brothers claimed it was deer blood, but police are not saying anything about the findings of the forensic testing that was done on that car. If they have, I haven't seen it. But those, I think what the people were trying to tell me when they sent me pictures of those Parker brothers, I think they were trying to say that, people have been spreading those guys' name around because, that one guy had been released from jail the night before Savannah went missing. One of those Parker brothers. I think it was Hugh Parker. So I guess they was have like a little conspiracy theory going around on Facebook that maybe those guys were they're part of a big drug ring. Maybe it was part of human trafficking or something. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. Did you sleep well last night, honey? Hey, Megan. Megan's birdie. I love that name. Hey, Mike. Good morning. Didn't see you. Yeah, these people's nuts. I'm telling you, it's nuts. You can't. And I was reading. God almighty, if they don't quit calling me. Oh, I pushed my vibrate button on my phone. They wasn't calling me. I was reading that the police, they are trying to get somebody to come forward and say that they, maybe seen Savannah that morning when she was leaving that house early in the morning. But nobody has. I don't think Savannah ever made it to that house. I honestly don't. I think they offered her a ride back to her car. And I found out about her car. Her car was parked at her friend's house. So, Savannah had wanted to go out because she had just given birth in December. And so she went out on the night of January 4th, 2019. She went to her friend's house. A couple of them decided to go out to the other bar in Lexington. So Savannah leaves her car parked at her friend's house. And they go to the bar. They're having a good time drinking. The other ladies are ready to leave, but Savannah's not. So they kind of like have a little, I guess they had a couple little hateful words towards one another, and they left, and Savannah was there still dancing, partying around. And I guess when it got time to leave, or she wanted to leave, she didn't have a ride back to her car. So more than likely, either she asked these guys for a ride, or they offered her a ride. They might have profiled her out and seen that, what happened. They could have been watching from across the room, and she was seen about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, leaving with them on surveillance video. She got into the back seat of one of the cars. Two of the guys got in one car, and the other guy got in his own car and followed behind them out of the parking lot. Now, there was a report on Facebook that Savannah was seen in the back seat of that car doing something with one of them, but I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, and it doesn't matter if she was. She doesn't deserve to be missing or murdered or held captive. Oh, really, Valerie? So when she FaceTimed her mom, the men in the background were telling her to chill. I would say she was intoxicated, and I don't know why she would have left with them. And left, we don't know. They could have made her leave with them. They could have had a gun hid somewhere and was like, we're going to kill you or something if you don't get in the car with us. Anything could have happened. I do not think, based on her friend's statement, that Savannah didn't like to go to places that she wasn't familiar with, especially 50 miles away from home to strangers in a remote rural country area. This is the countryside. I don't think that she willingly went back to that house. It broke my heart, her friend saying that she could just see Savannah staring out the window, being scared, not knowing where she's going. I know, Mike. Can you imagine how her friend must feel now? I bet that is really eating her up inside. But she didn't know that would happen. But, you should never leave your friend behind that's intoxicated if you can help it, even though they're being hateful and stupid, because the world is a mean, cruel place and you just can't trust people. I told my story the other day, my experience. I did the same thing Savannah did with the guy, and it did not end well. It did not end well. I thought he was going to kill me. He pulled my hair so much that I thought my scalp was going to rip off. I forgot to tell y'all that part the other day. I was telling y'all about the bruises on me. He had pulled my hair so hard during it that my head was sore for a week. Oh, Mary, I have watched that movie about the girl in the box. They had her forever. Yeah, thank you, Megan's Birdie. It was my own fault. I put myself in that situation. I blame myself so much for that night. I really do. That was so stupid. And the thing about it was, I wasn't really intoxicated or anything. I'd had a couple beers. Yeah, Carrie, I slept great, sweetie. Yeah, I know. It kind of freaks me out. I ended up telling my hubby about it because I knew I'd leave my phone laying around. He'd be like, why is this strange being calling you? And and so I told him about it. And also because it's kind of scary. Like, I have never met people that just because you accept a friend request, that they start calling you. I accept a lot of people on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and they don't start calling me. Of course, I have some that message, but yeah. What's your plans today, Carrie? Carrie, I love your profile picture. I know, Carla. I beat myself up so much. What if I hadn't done that? What if I had just listened to my mom? I was so annoyed with my mom that day. Really, Valerie, looking to get money. Well, Cindy, after that happened to me, before I met my hubby, my roommate was my best friend at the time. She would do that when we would go to bars. And I'd done had about my experience by then. And I would not let her leave with guys. She used to do it before, I started going out with her. And, if she was insistent on going with them, even if it was people we know, I would go with her. I would. If I couldn't convince her to come home, I would go with her. Good morning, Artria. How are you, sweetie? So, and after I told her about my experience and things, she understood. And it made her very wary of hooking up with these one night stands. She was really, really bad for that. Really bad for it. I think most of us has had a one night stand or something go on. But she was really, really bad for it. And then I shared my story with her and it kind of straightened her up a little bit. Hi, Lorraine from Northern Ireland. That is so cool. Welcome. There's a girl that comes in here that's from Scotland. DJ's DJ, I think that's her name. And we got Blue Topaz. She's usually in here. She's one of my moderators. She's from New Zealand. I love all the different countries. And I think Carrie's from the UK, maybe. If I'm wrong, Carrie, you can correct me. Oh, really? Oh, really, Mary? Oh my gosh, that's scary. My ex-husband did that to me. He held a shotgun on me once. Everybody's so nice and stuff in the chat. Hey guys, you know what I've noticed? And gosh, knock on wood. Let me knock on wood first. That's a little saying, so I don't jinx myself. Um, I've noticed that the trolls are out late at night. That's why I like doing my live streams in the morning. We get a few every now and then. But usually I usually do my live streams 8 to 9:30 at night, in between that area. And we don't get a lot of trolls. But last night where I was on late, we had a couple in there. So I've just noticed, the trolls come out at night. I said last night they must be smoking something. They must get up and start smoking something and get on YouTube and start harassing people they don't even freaking know. I think stuff like that is stupid. I think these trolls are losers. That's what I think. I think you couldn't have much of a life and go around harassing strangers and calling on. Somebody called me an old, ugly hoe last night. Comment, they got blocked. But Oh, I just see the Jollyville Screech Owl went live. Do y'all watch him? It's a live camera of inside of an owl's nest. Yeah, this guy seemed on the up and up, Carrie. This guy seemed on the up and up. He worked at the same strip job, like a coal mining place, running a big piece of equipment above ground. And he had his work uniform on. Of course, where he ran the equipment, of course, he wasn't dirty or anything. And he was an attractive guy. And he was very, very nice. But he wasn't nice afterwards. This has been years ago, guys. This has been 15 years ago. Hey, Will, did you make it back from your trip, honey? I know it, Carla. I try to keep the drama out. I think it probably is kids unsupervised. I told one of them last night I was going to pray for him. Oh, you got back, Will? Oh, that's good. I bet you're tired. No, Mike, you can't trust anyone. I've had some bad experiences with people on YouTube as well. Not being trustworthy and doing things and acting like they're your friend and they're not. And, not going to say names or anything, but, I've learned my lesson. I'm very wary of people. Hey, Carrie, what does a housing officer mean over there? Does that mean you are a prison guard or what? I'm not sure what the housing officer means. I'd like to know, though. I like learning new things. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Artree. I'm just going to say, hey, I'm going to pray for you because your mind is so warped. If you're I'm going to pray that you become a winner, not a loser. If I caught my son online trolling people like that and saying ugly stuff, I would bust his butt. I really would. I have never busted my child's butt in his life. I don't really believe in hitting on kids and stuff, but that would be one time. I probably wouldn't bust his butt. What would hurt him more than anything would be take his Minecraft and Fortnite from him. Yeah, I'm gonna start praying for him. Carrie didn't answer me, did she? She might have left. No. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Darren. I could not confirm or deny if he was Darlie Routier's fiance or boyfriend. And I did talk to her friend and a supporter, which has a channel, Free Darlie Routier, Stephanie. And they said they do know him. He is a supporter, but they could not confirm or deny for me. So I just quit talking about him. They said that Darlie, and I have the messages, had never told them anything about having a boyfriend or a fiance. Now, I know that he went on Brian St. John's show and Brian interviewed him. Now, Brian may have confirmed that. He knows more about that case than I do, but I couldn't. And, I have the messages to prove it. They were really nice ladies, and I straight out asked them. And they said they could not confirm or deny, ma'am. That's what she always calls me, ma'am. She's very nice and polite. She's from Texas. So I don't know. Either he's not and he's just a supporter, or he is and they don't want the word out. But I asked, and that's what they told me. Oh, thank you, Will. This is my little tabletop fire. Oh, my chair is messing it up. Y'all can't see it. I wanted to show y'all something else. Hold on. Let me get my cord here. So I want to show y'all something. I tried to put some cute things here for everybody to look at. I got my chalkboard up, but I wish I'm going to have to get my hubby to lower the chalkboard. We put it up too high. Check it out. Check out my moo cow. My hubby got me this a few years ago for Christmas. My papa used to take me to look at the cows and feed them and stuff all the time. So he bought me that. Also, I'll show y'all something that's handmade from this area. These are called Christmas spiders. These are handmade here in the Appalachian Mountains. And I can't tell you the story behind it, but I've got a little card somewhere. It tells the story of the Christmas spider. Yeah, they're very cute. My salt lamp, the lights went out. I'm gonna have to get another one. And here is. Please overlook my nails. I've not had time to remove the polish and redo them. I'm trying to let them grow. Quit biting them. See, these are handmade. Um, if anybody wants one, I could probably get you one. Give you the information where to get these from. Could probably call if you had a credit card. He'd probably send them to you. There's this little fancy furniture store around here. It's locally owned. It's called the Clapboard House. And they sell all kinds of fancy furniture and antiques. And they have like this showcase in there that showcases the Appalachian Mountain art, that's done here in the community. So, in the Christmas spiders is one. And then I actually have this really, really pretty handmade scarf. Yes, they have a really good story behind them about their Christmas spider. I usually put these on my Christmas tree, but I leave these out all year. So they're really cool. My little snail. Oh, yeah, y'all. And I'm obsessed with turtles. Like, I love sea turtles. So I got him. And Timothy got me this. My son, I love owls. So he got me this from, oh my gosh, what's that restaurant that has the little shop in it? Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. He got me this for my birthday. Because we rescued an owl on Christmas Eve. It was in the middle of the 4-lane. I guess it had flew into a window of a car windshield, and it kind of knocked itself out. So we turned around, go back, and he goes and grabs it off the 4-lane real quick. And I got some cool pictures of it. Hey, Mac and Cheese, I see you. Oh, Mac and Cheese. I was so nervous on Perplex's thing, but I just called in there to kind of step out of my comfort zone. They are some really strong speaking ladies, and I'm like so passive, but I admire her. I admire her the way she speaks with authority, as I call it. So I just called in trying to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm going to start setting my live stream. I have Zoom, but I think they said I could only use it for 30 minutes unless I pay a fee each month. So I'm not doing that. I can use Hangouts and do it for free. So I'm going to start when I do my live streams at night. I'm going to start just using Google Hangouts. That way, if somebody wants to call in or something, because most people have Google Hangouts and it's free. Let me go back up here and see what Carrie said her job was. I just highlighted everything. Stupid thing. Well, Carrie, I was kind of thinking that's what I was thinking in my mind. So it's kind of like here we have like HUD, and it's for section, I think it's Section 8 housing or something. And we have people that work there, officers. So I kind of thought, after I asked you if you were like a prison guard, I kind of thought to myself, I bet that's housing. Yes, Mac and Cheese. Are you good at making mac and cheese or something? That's a cool name. That girl was blocked on my channel. Well, I'm assuming it's a girl. And I didn't even know it. And thank God she emailed me. If y'all's ever blocked, because accidents happen, and you've not been disrespectful, just email me. Oh, Carrie, you're so sweet. Pretty heart. God, $1,100 a month, Artria. God, I complain about my lot rent. See, we own the mobile home, but we went rent the lot, which is $150 a month, but I don't have to pay a sewer bill because they installed like septics for all the lots. So I just pay like water bill, lot rent, and of course internet and cable and insurance and all that. So now, what do you live in now, Artria? Do you live like in a big apartment? Um, oh, Amazon's there. Okay. I have never been in a tornado, Carla. And speaking of tornadoes, this mobile home was built in Alabama. So it's built a little bit better because of all the storms and stuff that they have there. That's what my hubby was telling me. Really? Really, Sandy? And I'm kind of off to myself. I mean, there's an empty trailer here over here beside it. It's been empty for 6 years. And then across the yard, there's a double wide over here, and straight across, there's another place. But those people work all the time and they're never out in the yard. I never see them. I talk to that guy neighbor sometimes. He yells at me. Really, really, well, Archery and you must be in the same area because she just told me that too about Amazon being in her area too. Um, that is expensive, guys, for lot rent. There's no way I could make it out there. There is no way. I mean, now around here, the water bill and the sewer bill is expensive. If you get town septic, if you hook up on that, the sewer is twice as much as the water bill is. Let's say your water bill will be $50. Crap, your sewer bill will be $100. Yeah, it's crazy. Other side of the mountains from Seattle. I thought that was a little bit from the area you was from, Will. I wasn't for sure. To me, Will doesn't have an accent. Will just sounds like a normal person to me. He doesn't sound like he's city-fied or country-fied or Seattle-fied. He just normal, cool voice. I wish I could quit talking so country-fied. I can't believe a low income housing would be that much, Aratria. Now, around here, we have low income housing and they base it off of what you make. So let's say you work a minimum wage job around here and you want a low income apartment. You're still going to pay $200 or $300 a month. The only way that you're not going to pay a lot is if you draw SSI check, $600, $700, $800 a month. Then you could get by with $30 or $50 rent. Hey, I would love to have one of those tiny houses, girls. And guys, I forget that I have guys that watch me too because Will's watched for a long time and a couple of the other ones, but it's for a long time, it was mostly just ladies. So I'm getting used to saying ladies and gentlemen. And I like having the guys in the chat. I really do. I like hearing a male's point of view. Really, Will. Maybe I should do that. Get a speaking coach so I can not talk so country. But Sandy said she loved my accent. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Megan. Are you not from the U.S.? Oh, thank you, Will. Thank you. Gosh, you don't know how many times I've been told, oh, you sound like just like Loretta Lynn on the telephone when I'm talking. I have been told that so many times. You're from the UK, Megan? That's cool. Oh, thank you, Sam. Sam's a country girl, too. Her name's really not Sam. That's just your initials at it, girl. We call her Sam. I don't want to say her real name, though. Oh, I am in love with the British accent and the Australian accent. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Valerie, that is one hot picture you got there, that profile picture. Sexy mama. I just can't get over that. I've said that several times, every time I see it. Hey, Kim, are you're from the South, Mississippi? That's cool. I speak farmer. Pamela, yeah. Oh, thank you, Danny. Danny, you need to email me if you want to do a live stream tonight with me. And we need to set up a time. I'm free tonight if you want to do it. Yeah, hey, Carrie, if that is something you want to do, girl, you do it. I mean, I know you're scared, of your benefits and stuff, but you only live once. Just think it out real clearly and just do it. You only live if that's something that you really want to do and that you love to do it. Thank you, Leanne. I didn't realize that I had an accent either, saying until I traveled around. Oh, you FaceTimed with a few friends, Carla? Yeah, Carla, my words get mixed up. I try to do that voice text, like when I'm emailing people back. It's just a lot easier than sitting there typing all that stuff or tapping it in. So I will use the voice to text, and it mixes up my words sometimes, girl. I hate it when it does that. So if anybody's listening and I've sent you something that didn't make sense, it's a stupid voice text. Sorry about my hair this morning, guys. I mean, I just couldn't get beautified this early in the morning. I didn't get up till 8:30. I slept late. Yeah, I thought it was just me, Archery. I told my hubby, I said, I talk so countrified that the voice text won't even work right for me. That's what I told him the other day. Girl, I'd love to go to Memphis too. I've not been to Memphis. I've not been to Graceland. Oh, it's not just me, Archery. That's good to know, girl. Because I was so aggravated with that the other day. And people that I text with, they'll tell you. Some of my messages don't make sense sometimes, and it's that voice text. So, yeah, I got to quit smoking, guys. My goal for this summer is to lose 30 pounds and quit smoking. It's hard to exercise when your legs messed up. But you know what I do have? I got that fit board, that you get on and you can do the twist with. I've got that. But it's hard for me to do that too because it takes your legs being strong to hold you and balance yourself. And you just twist away, do the twist, get the patches. Yeah, Artria. Yeah, well, that's good to know that it's the voice texting thing and not me, because it gets like really on my nerves sometimes, and I get mad at myself. You have a southern accent, Mary. Quite contrary. I love your name, Marianne, aka Marianne. I'm gonna call you Marianne then. Oh, really? Since you exercises? Hey, they tried to get me doing physical therapy, and I was like, "How can y'all expect me to do physical therapy?" It about killed me too. When I have an injury. And it made it worse. I just went, like, a couple times. I was like, "I cannot do anything. These people's nuts." Yeah, nicotine patch. I know what she's talking about, Valerie. Really, Kim? That's very interesting. Southern accents are declining. Where'd you read that at? I'd love to read that. Oh, she says, "Yes, ma'am." Oh, that's so sweet. You can tell real respectful people. Yeah. Thanks, Will. Yeah. Um, I've been setting me goals. I've always been the type of person to set goals and not follow through. So I guess YouTube is the first thing that I have really stuck with, my first hobby that I've really stuck with and liked it. I've tried crocheting, which I like to crochet. I've just not had time. I've tried sewing. I've tried crafts. Of course, I read. I love to read. Um, but true crime and chit chatting is just a passion of mine, you know. And this Savannah Spurlock case, I've really got a connection with it because I've been there, done that with that bar deal before, and I was lucky I made it out alive. So that's why I have been talking about her. Plus, her story is dying down in the news, from what I can see. And we need to get it back out there and talk about it. I know I'm a small channel, but every person that talks about it can help and spread the word. Yeah, 411's awesome, Carrie. He's awesome. He's nice. Let me go back out. Really, Alexis, and that will work. Wow, thank you. When I get off here, I always go back up to the chat, see what all I missed and stuff, and I'll write that down. I'm gonna try that. You quit cold turkey. How long have you been smoking, Alexis? No, she's not got a lot of coverage, not like the other missing persons has people. Um, and a lot of it, I believe, is because she had a past. She had a past. She was a little bit wild. She was going down. I don't know if she was wild, but her dad said, this was his words, she was going down the wrong path. And she had started getting back on track, you know, and looked like she had been back on track because, she'd been staying with her mom and really not running around, which of course she had been pregnant. I heard her dad has the twins. Now, I don't know if her mom and dad's still together, but I read that her dad had the twins and that his sister helps with them. That's right, Sandy. We all have a past. It does not mean you deserve to die. I'm just not one to do the victim bashing. Like I said last night, it never entered my mind to judge that girl when I heard she was last seen leaving a bar with some guys. I never thought anything about that. I just automatically thought, oh my God, they've done something to her. But then, I saw other people saying, well, what was she doing at the bar? She had just had a set of twins 6 weeks before, or look at the way her shirt was. Those things had never entered my mind till I saw someone else saying it. And I just thought to myself, it doesn't matter what she was wearing or where she was at. She doesn't deserve to be took off and killed, raped, killed, or held against her will. I don't care what she was doing. We don't victim bash on this channel, or I will get very upset. Yeah, who? Yeah, thank you, Megan Spurdy. Thank you so much. Who are they to judge? Most of them that sit and say that stuff have done the same things in their past. Yeah, she got 5 kids, I think, Cindy. She might have 4. I thought it's 5. Yeah, Renee. Thank you, Renee. Yeah, it just burns me up because I've been there, done that. I've done the same thing, like I've said a million times that Savannah done. Done the same thing. I had a really bad experience. I'm lucky to be here. The guy was a sexual deviant, so I could figure out. Um, but thank you, Alexis. Yeah, Alexis, thank you so much. Can you please tell us the name again, Alexis, here? Someone's asking. Bye, Carrie. We love you. I love you in the chat. I'm so glad you joined our little community. And I just want to say welcome to everyone. We gained quite a few subscribers yesterday, about 10 more, I think. And I just want to say welcome to everybody. We just keep it real here. Um, really, the only rules are we try to keep the drama out of the chat, and we don't victim bash and things, and we don't channel bash. I mean, we can speak about the facts, what goes on sometimes, but I try to keep the drama out of the chat. It's not a drama channel. Sometimes it's impossible. You know what I mean? We're not too bad. We talk a little bit. We're not too bad anymore. No, I didn't press charges, Valerie. I was addicted to pills then. It was after that suicide. I'd witnessed that suicide, and I told my sister-in-law. She tried to get me to her, my brother's girlfriend. She said, "You need to press charges, Celeste." And I said, "Who's going to believe me?" Because the cops had already known me because my mom sent me off to rehab. And I just didn't think nobody would believe me because of my history, my past, because around here, if you're a drug addict or they know you do drugs, you're nothing to them. They could care less. There was a cop on Facebook from around here that didn't want people to carry that Narcan to help people that was ODing. Said he didn't want his tax money wasted on them people's lives. That's how cruel they are around here. They think you're nothing if you've done something like that. Now, I don't know how they would think about me now because it's been 6 or 7 years ago. I would say if I went missing now, they may care. Or if something happened to me, they may, because I have a normal life now. Yeah. Yeah, it's disgusting. It is. Yeah, Janet, Narcan can save. Yeah, this guy is a county cop. And he was on there. My hubby read me the post because he's friends with him on Facebook. And basically what he said, he didn't want his money wasted on them people. And this other emergency service guy works for the ambulance had said that they wasn't going to respond to these ODing calls. And I was like, how can you legally not respond to that? I don't know. They're judgmental around here. I know exactly where he's at, Valerie. I know exactly where he lives. I'll never forget it. We gotta go heat up the coffee. I've been trying not to carry my Chromebook through the house when I'm doing my live streams, just to get up and excuse myself. But I don't want y'all sitting there waiting while I'm heating the coffee. I'm not going to be on too much longer anyways. Yeah, he lives a few towns away. And when I got to talking to some people about him, it turns out I'm not the only one that happened to. Turns out that guy, he really scared me because he's in the Aryan Brotherhood. Mm-hmm. Which, like I said, that has been years ago. But, yeah, he done it to other people too that went out on dates with him. Mm-hmm. See, the thing was, he was normal and nice, but I had a bad vibe from him, And then all of a sudden, when he stopped that vehicle up on Maples Gap, I thought he was going to come around and open the door and we were going to get out and stand and talk. And he totally changed. And for him, he came and jerked me out of the Jeep by my throat. I thought he was going to strangle me to death. For him to come back a couple days later, because he had to take me home and ask my brother where I was at, it's like he thought he did nothing wrong. He didn't consider that rape. He considered that I was out with him and I was going to do that with him anyways. This is what I think he was thinking. That I was out with him and he was going to do that, that I was going to have sex with him or whatever. But I really hadn't planned to do that, to be honest. And he come and he is one of them aggressive people that like to hit people and stuff when they're having sex is all I could figure out. So, yeah, it was terrifying. And so that's why I'm so into this Savannah case, because she left the bar with those guys. I just don't think, I just don't think she was leaving with them to go do anything with them sexually at all. I think she was wanting a ride back to her car, but things went wrong like it did for me. Yeah, I'm gonna quit sharing this story on here because I feel bad when I share it. Oh, yes, Polly. Yes, I told the story yesterday. I've told it a couple times on my live streams. Yesterday, I told it in a little bit more detail. I think maybe it was yesterday morning. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Megan's birdie. Yeah, that's why I feel connected to this case. Uh, because I left the bar with someone and it was terrifying. And Savannah, that just reminds me so much of myself. It really does. When I tell y'all, when I have to retell the backstory of how she disappeared and stuff, it reminds me of myself so much. Oh, thank you, Alexis. Hey, I just put that stuff behind me and I move forward. You know, I only like to share my stories in case it'll help somebody else. If you're any young people, don't ever leave the bar or anywhere with someone that you don't know. Absolutely not. You call your family or a friend. Yes, she was vulnerable and they took advantage of her. Yeah, people will take advantage of vulnerable people. Oh, thank you, Megan's birdie. I'm not professional like Will. Will's so much better at covering true crime, but I'm learning. I'm learning how to dig for information. And, last night I made a mistake about the guys. So that taught me a lesson. Make sure you reread those emails a few times so you got the information right. And I need to double check things myself. Oh, guys, yeah, I found a channel yesterday. I just got notified. That's the reason I'm bringing this up. It's called Mike and Mills Talk. And from what I watched, they were pretty funny. Are you in Jacksonville, Danny? 70? Oh, thank you, Sandy. Yeah, we all make mistakes. It's not like I just mentioned some innocent person's name and accused them of something. These guys are known drug dealers in that area. And, it's thought that this is all combined. Savannah's disappearance with those guys and these other Parker brothers who are known methamphetamine and heroin dealers. So there's a conspiracy going on that the county and the law enforcement is corrupt. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Megan. Yeah, yeah. We all got to have compassion for the victims and the victims' family. I get tore up over these cases. I guess I wear my heart on my sleeve. I guess I'm not too professional. I get emotionally involved. I can't help it. I can't help it. When I was watching Shanann Rusek's parents, I won't call her Rusek's. I'm not going to call her Watts because that monster's killed her. I just broke down and started crying. I cried my eyes out. I mean, I just can't help it. Yes, Mel, it does drain me. I didn't see you in the chat, Mel. I'm sorry. I watched your video yesterday. Read your last post, Valerie. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know one thing. I got a few contacts, and I know one thing. He got booted out of his little stupid gang. I didn't know he was in that crap. People so stupid. The hate groups is what I call them. Just a bunch of hate groups. My opinion, everybody in the world is equal. God's eyes and my eyes. Doesn't matter about their skin color, their religion. Uh, you know, I don't judge people, for being gay, things like that. You know, I have a brother. I have brother that's gay, to be honest, and so I just don't judge people off that their religion, their politics. I just like the person for who they are inside. You know. Love you, Will. Give my love to your family. You get some rest. Can't wait to see your next video. Have a blessed day. Will, he's awesome. He's so nice. He's so nice, and he supports my channel, and he promotes it. And I've told him in emails and things. I so appreciate that, and I'm so grateful for that. He just kind of took me underneath his wing, and schooling me about YouTube, and helps me when I have questions and things. Yeah. Yeah, people, yeah. People are people, Carla. People are people. It doesn't matter. I don't care. You know, I don't ever think a thing about people, if they tell me they watch a certain channel or, their religion beliefs and things like that. I don't ever think anything about that because it's not me. To me, I just judge people for who they are on the inside. I'm starting to think I'm an empath or something because I get so emotionally. It's like I can feel people's sadness and stuff sometimes. It's like I could feel it. I could feel Bella Watts' fear the other day. I know that sounds crazy. And everybody's like, oh, it's a panic attack. But it was more than a panic attack. It was more than a panic attack. Yeah, Mel, thank you. Yeah, Mel, I think I am. Yeah. I mean, I know I heard Golightly say that one time, that she was an empath. I don't know. I don't think she is. Bless her heart. But I do think that I am. I really beginning to think that. Because it was more than a panic attack. I could feel that little girl's fear, or at least I thought I could, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I get a mental picture in my head, like, yeah, it like just flashes and stuff, and it really makes me hateful sometimes afterwards. And I just and even with the Michael Jackson documentary I was watching last night, which I only got to the beginning part when he's explaining how he met Michael, and then he says Michael Jackson molested me. I started freaking bawling. I mean, I was bawling. I paused the video, if not, but went back and watched it. But I just feel like that guy was telling the truth. I could like feel his emotions. I swear I could. I don't. I'm not going to go finish watching it. Yes, saying it has me too. Yeah, I heard her say that one time. I heard her say that one time. She cracks me. I know everybody don't like her. Sometimes she does say funny things. This is what it's not that I hate her or really dislike. I love to hate her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you can't help but watch sometimes. But I will say this: I do not sit and watch all of her complete videos. I will tune in for a second. You know me. Of course, I'm never gonna say nothing rude or anything that's not polite or something. But yeah, Artria watches her, don't you, girl? She's a Artria. I can't help it. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Mel. But then, everybody was always, oh, did you hear this? Did you, and I bet, or did you hear that about, no, I didn't hear it because I don't watch her. So I have started back, like clicking on, like, I just go by the title. If there's something interesting in the title, I will watch. I never give a thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm nosy. Yeah, but I can't, I'm like you, Archery. I can't sit there and watch that. I just knows a little bit. I'm not a supporter, and I'm really not a hater. I'm just neutral. When I first started my channel, I did a few videos about her. I took them down because I don't want to do videos like that. And plus, I don't want to, you know, bash somebody. Or there's enough people that does videos about her. They don't know, but I don't need to be doing them. It's just not me, anyways. But I'm not going to bash her or anything. But I'm not a supporter. I've got people that subscribe to me that watch her, and that's fine. It don't bother me a bit. Yeah. Never watched her Megan's Birdie. Kentucky Kim says there's nothing on Go Lightly's channel. What do you mean there's nothing there? Is it gown? Or you mean there's just nothing there you want to watch? Well, she made a video, Mel, one time that said that the drama was pre-planned. Now, I don't know if that was true. I don't know if she went back and there's nothing to watch there, Kentucky Kim. I don't know if, she went back and corrected that or whatever. But she did say that in a video. Yeah, Mel, I'll find that video if it's still up and post the link on your channel in the comment section. Yes. Yes, she did say that some of them planned out drama. Now, I don't know if she really meant that to be facts or not. Yeah, I didn't like her behavior too well myself. That's why, but, you know, this is what I do. I don't watch people that I don't really like. Now, I will be nosy sometimes and pop in just see what they're saying. That's it. There's room for everybody on YouTube. That's right. Yeah, the yelling. Yeah. Well, see, sometimes watching videos like that, watching channels like that, it's got a lot of yelling and cursing and stuff. It gives me anxiety sometimes, so I can't watch. Even though I go on my rant sometimes, but no content. Okay. And she's supposed to be a life coach. That's supposed to be her content, and she did the Watts case and stuff. Right. That's right, Archery. I agree. She can do what she wants on her channel. People don't have to watch, because there's a lot of other channels. That's right, Lexus. I'm the same way. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to totally bash the woman or anything like that because I don't roll like that. If there's something interesting, now I'm going to say she has made some videos where she was acting right in them, respectful and stuff like that. But I used to be a really big fan of hers when I first found the true crime community. I was in the pet community. And then they took off the HLN with Ashley Banfield covering the true crime off TV. So I found the crime community and I found Go Lightly first. And I was really into Go Lightly. And then it just it went south, with the Watts case and stuff. And I just backed off from watching, Yeah, her serious ones are okay. Yeah, Debbie, I agree with you. This drama, this past drama, and this is my opinion of it, and it's not directed towards anyone, but I think it's stupid. I think it went on and on and on and on. It went way, way, way too far, and I know that people like watching a good train wreck, but people will get tired of that after a while. Oh, thank you, Stan. Yeah, that's why, see, people's tired of the drama. That's why I try to keep it out of my chat and stuff because it affects me. It gives me drama. It affects other people in the chat. Not everybody likes that drama. We've got good drama channels that we can watch the drama on, such as Herbie Herb's channel, Serendipity, Potty Mouth Mama. So, I don't mind if someone, mentions a little bit. Hey, did you know that happened? But I don't want anybody putting anybody's channels down. I don't even, I wouldn't even put Golightly's channel down, you know. Like I said, I love to hate her. She knows people's like that too. She knows it. I like her confidence. That is one thing I do like about her is the confidence. I wish I had that. Just the confidence. A little bit more, not as much as her, but just a little bit of her confidence I would like to have. Yeah, it does. Artria, that beauty community, I'm in it too. I've watched Jeffree Star, girl. I love him. I ain't watched him in a while though. But they got a lot of drama going on too. Jeffree Star, he'll start some drama right before his new products are going to be released every time. Oh, he knows how to do it. I love Jeffree Star. Oh, really, Polly? Ends up from all of them. Got her confidence with money. Well, I just want to get confidence. Well, I don't have any money to get mine with. I just need some confidence, basically. Yeah, Jeffree cracks me up. I love him. I am dying for some Jeffree Star eyeshadow. I want a Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette. Now, I wanted to get the alien one that he just put out. It comes in like this little alien shaped thing. But I'm not sure those are the right colors for me. So I think I'm going to order Beauty Killer, Mandy. Have you ever tried his makeup, Mandy? Yeah, it's total marketing. Oh, I wish I had the money to get my lips done too, ma'am. Are you still trying to get the blood sugar? Well, I either thought of getting the blood sugar one, Artria, or the beauty killer, and then he had another one. It's Anna. So I can't pronounce the name. Hey, Woods woman. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. If you don't mind, I would like to find you on the Facebook Messenger. And so that way I could chat with you a little bit, Woods woman. You have most of his lippies, Ortria. They say those are awesome. I want some of his edible lip scrub. Let's see what Maggie says. Oh, so Maggie. Well, the thing about the drama that's went on is, I think the word bullying gets thrown around a lot, but I think every one of them's been guilty of it. Just my opinion. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I've been guilty of saying bad things for people. Okay, Woods woman, thank you. I will find you. Well, Artria, um, the Wet and Wild makeup has improved so much. You would never believe this girl, Jeffree Star. Well, I know you will believe this part. He tested out some of the Wet and Wild makeup and he gave it good reviews. So I went and tried that foundation, the Photo Focus foundation. That stuff was good. I couldn't believe it. It was only like $4. And I love their matte lip glosses or whatever you call it, lipsticks, and their eyeliners and things. Now, you use the Photo Focus mustache. Well, see, I like that. I liked it a lot, but I think the Maybelline Fit Me is just a little bit better. But I'm gonna tell you something. That concealer for the Photo Focus, oh my gosh, that stuff is awesome. I cannot believe how Wet and Wild has improved on their products. I've never heard of that. Yes, you can get that at the drugstore, Kentucky Kin. The drugstore makeups, like at Walmart, and stuff like Maybelline, CoverGirl, Revlon, they have really stepped up the game. I mean, Estee Lauder and makeup like that has got some competition with the drugstore makeup now because they have really improved on their foundations, their mascaras. Yes, the L'Oreal Pro Glow. Yes, I've tried that. See, I like the dewy, but I just like the matte foundation just because it stays on a lot. Now, I'll tell you a foundation that I like that's not matte, and that is that Maybelline Liquid Mousse. It's been around for a while. That stuff, I got the most compliments when I used that. It's in like a little glass bottle, the little pump, and it's liquid mousse. $14.99, Woods Woman, my little fireplace. Got it back in the summer. Tractor Supply, clearanced out, $14.99. And this winter, when I was in there, they had them back. They're like $60. It's got like low heat, high heat, or you can just leave this on. And it actually sounds like a fire is burning, like the wood is popping. Let me see. I have to try to lift myself up out of this chair because I can't put weight on my legs. My leg. My bad leg right now. See, it's really cute. Let me move my chair out of the way. And I've got the heat turned off. Look, y'all, I got my sage here ready to go. If we get any negative energy in here, we're going to cleanse it. Cleanse all the negativity out. I really do. I got my sage in there. I go around and I cleanse my house. Yeah, don't mess with me. I'll cleanse you of all the evil. You need to sage your house. Hey, I had some spooky things happening here in the house, and a friend of ours sent me this to cleanse the house. And look, Woods Woman's little stinking beagle, my beagle that Woods Woman likes, chewed on the stinking feather. She did. Did you, Artria? Yeah, I sage too, y'all. I sage too. I said that there because I was going to show you guys that. Hey, yeah, Jesus and Pine Sol, Valerie said. I just go around the house, and when I feel like there's negative energy, I'll go around the house and I recite the Lord's Prayer. And I open up the door and make because that's the way my friend told me to do. She said, open up the door when you're doing it so the negative energy can go out. Bye, Carla. Oh, thank you for the compliment, Carla. Bye, sweetheart. I love you to death. It's for Carla. Love her in the chat. Well, Woods Woman, if you get you a beagle, you need to join the Beagle Pro community. It's just a little website. It gives tips about your beagles. You can submit photos of your beagles. Skylar's actually on their website when she was a puppy. She's the only beagle on there with blue eyes. But they had told me, or I had read on their website, it said, if you have a beagle puppy, do not give in to their whining because beagles will whine to get their way, as most little puppies do. But if you give in to a beagle doing that, they'll do it their whole life. Skylar's 3 years old. She cries to get her way all the time. Yesterday was really bad. She was mad because she didn't have her favorite food. She just had dry food. And we were waiting on the hubby to get back with her food. He had went to the doctor. And she threw a little fit on me. She about drove me crazy. Yeah, Woods. Well, let me see if I can Let me see if I can find it real quick while I'm on here, because I'm getting ready to end my live stream in just a second. Let me see if I can find it. Stupid people are still messaging me on Messenger. Yes, they can be that way. Yeah, she is a diva. When wants her food, she'll come in the kitchen and cry, and I'll get up and get it, and her little butt will come back here to the bedroom and get in the bed and expect me to bring her food to her. Mhm. Okay, Woods Woman, give me just a second. There, Woods Woman, that should get you there. Let me see if that was the right one. Yep, that's the right one. Right there. If you go through the pictures on there, um, it's been a couple years since I submitted Skylar's, but I seen it on there about a couple weeks ago. I was on there looking to see if they put any new info up about beagles. But she's a little black and white beagle out there. She's got, her little blue eyes. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this live stream and get off here and get some things done around the house. With Woman, I'm going to look you up on Messenger as soon as I get a minute. Thank you all for chatting with me this morning and always just, being so nice and respectful. I really appreciate that. And I love each and every one of you. I just love chatting with you. I really do. And all your comments and stuff really mean a lot. Hey, Warrior Grandma, I love her. She always comments such good things. I miss her sometimes in the chat. I think she's realized that sometimes I just don't see the chat. I'm trying to get better at it. But y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you tonight. Bye. Peace. Thank you. I'll tell the moderators. Y'all always help me. I could not do my live streams without y'all. And I'm so grateful for you. But bye, guys. Love you.